Well, good morning, human units. How are we all doing? Oh, I haven't been out on the trail in the last 2 weeks. By God, I miss it. I just had other things on the weekend, the last 2 weekends. But yeah, I miss the trail so much. It's only when you're away from it you realise how addicted you are to hiking and to nature and what it does for your mind and your body, you know. So yeah, it's great. It's like when you hit the car park, get out of the car, everything makes sense. Anyway, I'm back on the Silvermine mountains. I was here a few weeks ago doing a wild camp, and I have two goals today. One, my last wild camp, it's my first time on the Silvermines, but it was getting dark. I wanted to get set up, but there's three other peaks. There's 3 peaks altogether, and I just went to the first one to set up, and then when I woke up the next morning, the wind was way too strong for me to continue, so I want to go to the very, very end, which is what I'm going to be doing. My other goal is, I lost my glasses. I looked back at my video and I had my glasses on my head all the way up to when I set up camp, and then they're gone. So I'm gonna go back to my wild camping spot and we'll call it Operation Let's Find the Glasses back at my camping spot. Yeah, gotta work on that name really. Okay, so let's see what we can do, and let's see if we can find the glasses. Not a priority. These are my driving glasses. I know, just have one pair, but you know. Okay, let's get after it. What are you doing? Come on. You alright? Yeah. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. So today, I have my beautiful trusty steed with me. My hiking dog. My buddy. She's 17 years of age. So I'm going to take my time today. I won't push her to her limit, but I used to have her, I think I had her up every mountain in Ireland. Well, it's a bit of an exaggeration. All of them. Good thing about the Silvermines is you can start from the car park, which you're nearly up at the top. So it's a linear walk really. A few ups and downs, but nothing like the Galties or the Carrauntoohills. So I thought it might be a bit easier for her. The last time we were here, the cloud was coming in over Keeper Hill, and it's doing the very same now. There's a lot of history in this area, whether it be folklore or events that happen. So in 1286, Italian miners came over mining. and they found a very, very rich deposit of barytes, copper and silver, hence the Silvermines, which turned into a very lucrative business. So you can, when you're down in the Silvermine village, you'll see all say statues and stuff dedicated to the miners. So yeah, it's pretty cool. On the other side of it then, the folklore of the Silvermines, the King of Leinster was on his way down to Limerick with his soldiers to go to a wedding, but Brian Boru got wind of this. So Brian Boru and the Shield Maidens, at the time, their plan was to ambush the Leinster King here on the Silvermines, but it didn't go to plan, and they ended up ambushing the Leinster King on the Tuntinna, which is part of the Ara Loop, and it's there where you can find the graves of the Leinstermen. So it's but that's still, that feeds into my my idea that Brian Boru has to be the best hiker in the world. He has been on every single mountain in Ireland. He really, really has. You pick a mountain, Google it, you'll find that Brian Boru was on it. I'd love to know what boots he wore. Wow. This is one beautiful route. Look at that. So you can see the furthest peak. That's where I want to go, and I'm going to have lunch there. But wow. This is part of the Schlieffelham Way. So the Schlieffelham Way is 43 kilometers between Tipperary and Limerick. So it takes in a couple of peaks, which include the Silvermines and Keeper Hill, which is over there. So actually there's something I might come back and do. It's 43 kilometers. I just want to check it first. If there's a lot of road walking, it wouldn't really interest me. Hopefully it's all dirt trails, but I'll research it when I get back, and yeah, it's something I'd definitely love to do anyway. I really got to get back camping here again. It's such a cool place. Lex! Don't go that way. Lex! Come here. This way. What are you doing? You could have just went this way. Come on. You're too old to be jumping around like this. Go up that way. Here. Lex. Over this way. Come here. Good girl. She's deaf, so I have to keep slapping my leg for her to hear me. Who's that? Alright, this is my camping spot. Let's see if I can find the glasses. Can you believe this? You believe this? 4 weeks ago. Say our operation was a success. I knew they were up here because I watched the video, and they were on my head when I was putting my tent up, so that's unreal. Okay, my first goal today of finding the glasses is done. Let's head to the peak. Always be prepared with double glasses. At our lunch spot. Lovely. Oh, look at this view. Lunchtime. You hungry? Oh. Nice cappuccino at lunch, not bad. Absolute silence. That's what I love about solo hiking. It's so peaceful and so good for the mind. I just love it. I think it's my favourite time of year, autumn. It really, really is. There's so much beauty in depth of all the trees withering and all the different variations of colours. It's just, yeah, it's breathtaking sometimes. It really is. What a great hike. Nearly back at the car now. So thanks very much for watching, and please hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me, and it's free to do. And we're nearly at 500 subscribers, so I'm really excited about that. That's brilliant. So anyway, stay safe out there. Stay safe out in the mountain.